My ex-wife thought she was an absolute criminal mastermind. She looked me dead in the eye and said, "Nobody will ever believe you. I am too cute, and you're too big." She thought she could abuse me, neglect our two toddlers, and force me to fund her luxury lifestyle forever through a rigged divorce. But she made one fatal flaw. She forgot that I am a data engineer, and she didn't realize I was tracking her entire double life through a shared family calendar app. I met her back in university, and after graduation, we married. Everything was great until I got a massive promotion covering 13 countries. The job doubled my income, but required constant travel. That's when she changed. She became violently abusive, hitting and kicking me. Because I'm a large man and she's petite, the police literally laughed in my face when she came at me with a kitchen knife. But the real horror started when I realized she was doing the same to our daughters, both under 6. She would abandon the house for days at a time to party, leaving them starving in their own mess, only rushing back right before my flights landed to clean up the evidence. When I caught her early one day and found my girls sobbing from hunger, she just smirked and told me a judge would hand her custody and force me to pay her alimony forever. So, I stopped arguing. I played the submissive, clueless husband, but behind the scenes I documented everything. Then, I laid the ultimate trap. I suggested we use a joint calendar app to coordinate our schedules. Her arrogance blinded her. Believing I was too stupid to notice, she literally logged everything into that shared app: her Tinder dates, her private getaways, and even her wild adult parties, some of which happened in our house while the kids were in the next room. My private investigator tracked every single move. When her father fell ill overseas, she needed to travel. I offered to take our daughters to stay with my parents in Germany temporarily. She agreed. Before she left, my lawyers slid a school enrollment form across the table for her to sign. Hidden deep in the legal jargon was a clause transferring full custody of our daughters to my parents. She signed it without reading a single word. With the kids safe, we launched a legal tsunami. We struck her with criminal charges for child abuse and domestic violence. She was so overconfident, she didn't even hire a lawyer to defend herself. When the judge laid out our mountain of digital evidence, her jaw dropped. We gave her one choice: sign our divorce settlement on our terms or go to prison. She signed. I got total custody, 0 spousal support obligations, and she was ordered to pay child alimony. But here is the final twist. She had lived in Europe for 10 years, but never secured permanent citizenship. The moment she signed those papers admitting fault, her residency status collapsed. After losing multiple regular jobs due to her toxic personality, the government revoked her visa. Today, to avoid deportation, she is officially registered as an escort, running a public webpage using her real face and private phone number. My daughters are thriving safely with me in Germany, and they will never hear a single dark word about her fate. The archive is closed.